the latest is a reneging by the acting Transport Minister Hishamuddin and the Minister in the PM's Department, Shahidan, on the government's commitment to brief Pakatan Rakyat MPs on the MH370 disaster. Hishamuddin had repeatedly said that the MH370 disaster is above politics, that the government had been transparent with nothing to hide, and publicly stated that he will give a briefing to PR MPs as if requested. But despite these repeated public assurances by Hishamuddin and the undertaking both in and out of Parliament by Shahidan to arrange for a briefing by Hishamuddin to PR MPs if there is an official request, Hishamuddin and Shahidan have finally reneged on their undertaking for Hishamuddin to give a briefing to PR MPs. I asked Shahidan in Parliament yesterday why he could not honour his word, but he was quite apologetic, indicating with his fingers there is only a small minister. This is what he indicated. He is only a small minister, and unable to persuade, influence the senior minister to do what he undertaken. I've been quite skeptical that Hishamuddin will be prepared to give a briefing to PR MPs on the MH370 disaster, and I'm not really surprised. But there has been a reneging of this undertaking. Reneging and undertaking on transparency and good governance seem to have become a special characteristic of the Najib administration. I was also quite skeptical when Hishamuddin gave an assurance to Parliament on 25th of March, winding up Najib's motion to mourn the fate of the 370 passengers and crew, that he would propose to the Cabinet the call by MPs for a Parliamentary Select Committee on a Royal Commission inquiry to investigate the 370 tragedy. This was why my immediate response to Hishamuddin's announcement on Saturday of an investigation team as well as 3 ministerial committees on the missing Malaysian Airlines airworthiness, operational as well as medical and human factor groups was to ask whether Hishamuddin had abandoned the proposal of a Parliamentary Select Committee or an RCI. Many would regard Hishamuddin's announcement of an investigation team and 3 ministerial committees without a Parliamentary Select Committee on MH370 disaster as an avoidance and evasion of parliamentary responsibility and accountability. This is because the terms of reference of a Parliamentary Select Committee on MH370 will be very much wider and more comprehensive than that of an investigation team, as the Parliamentary Select Committee should go beyond the issues of airworthiness of the aircraft, the operational aspects of the flight, and the psychological and pathological aspects of the 239 passengers and crew, that is, the what, how and why the plane disappeared on March the 8th. A Parliamentary Select Committee should also investigate the whole series of events after the aircraft disappearance, which had provoked 1,001 questions, controversies, confusions, and conspiracy theories, and most important of all, send out a clear and unmistakable message, both nationally and internationally, that Malaysia has nothing to hide, and to restore national and international confidence in the transparency, good governance, and reputation of the nation badly affected by the 370 disaster.
Pihak kerajaan berpendapat talimat yang lebih menyeluruh hanya akan disampaikan setelah jawatan kuasa ini menjalankan siasatan dan terdapat fakta-fakta baru untuk diberikan penerangan. Jawatan kuasa yang dimaksudkan itu ialah yang ditubuhkan oleh Kementerian Pengangkutan, Kementerian Pertahanan, Kementerian Luar yang merupakan jawatan kuasa peringkat antarabangsa. Yang pertamanya pasukan teknikal khas, yang kedua next of kin committee, technical committee, search committee dan international working groups. Banyak pihak kerajaan tidak mahu berjumpa dengan kita dan cuba mengelak daripada berjumpa dengan kita kerana mereka tahu bahawa sudah tentunya kita akan mengemukakan banyak persoalan. Jadi kita rasa ini sekali lagi memberikan satu mesej yang salah, satu signal yang salah kepada pihak luar, kepada dunia luar, seolah-olah kerajaan sendiri nak jumpa dengan ahli-ahli Parlimen Malaysia pun tak berani, apatah lagi menjawab persoalan-persoalan daripada dunia luar, daripada media-media antarabangsa yang luar. Itu yang pertama. Yang keduanya, esok adalah hari terakhir persidangan Parlimen untuk penggal ini, dan sampai sekarang tidak ada sebarang signal bahawa kerajaan akan mengemukakan usul untuk menubuhkan jawatan kuasa pilihan khas parlimen ataupun Parliamentary Select Committee. Ini seolah-olah bahawa kerajaan ini sekarang tunggu saja. Tidak ada sebarang langkah-langkah proaktif untuk mengembalikan keyakinan daripada pihak luar. Mereka tunggu saja pihak Australia untuk meneruskan operasi search and recover, tetapi tidak ada usaha daripada kerajaan Malaysia untuk mencari jawapan. Seperti yang kita telah katakan berbanyak kali, soal sekarang bukan hanya setakat mencari kapal terbang itu. Dia lebih daripada itu. Apakah persoalan-persoalan yang telah ditimbulkan itu belum lagi mendapat sebarang jawapan.